I think tone is one of the most misunderstood parts of copywriting. One is position and one is tone. When you're making your appeal, what are you appealing to? What's your position in the market? Position is usually there are only a few things that differentiate you. Is your position a negative position or a positive position? Right? Both work. I would argue that negative works better than positive in most cases, right? I've fallen and I can't get up, right? 22-year television commercial, 22 years. But here's the secret. If you start with a negative hook, you have to be negative throughout the sales presentation. You can't go to positive, hey, just kidding. You don't ever see grandma at the end of the commercial surrounded by the grandkids in front of a warm fire. Grandma's dead on the kitchen floor being eaten by the cats. Ryan Dice told me one time, he said, you got to back the ambulance up to the door. If you're going to be negative, you got to be negative and stay negative. And talk about the only way out of the pain is blank. If you're positive, the only way toward the light is blank, right? If you're positive, you stay positive all the way through. You never talk negative all the way through the thing. You don't say, yeah, it's all good, but you don't say that part. You just don't talk about it, right? But negative messages are working incredibly well in today's market. A great example is P90X and Insanity, the exercise diet plans, right? How was P90X? Oh man, the first time I did it, I puked. It was awful. After my bursts were burning so hard, I couldn't even get out of the bed in the morning. I couldn't sit down there in the toilet. My butt was so sore, right? They'll put this stuff in commercials. But here's the thing. Do you believe that if you did P90X, you would be fit? You bet. It took all of the belief, all the, hey, just do these 7 things and you're going to be skinny tomorrow. It took all the belief factors out of that. Now it switched the decision to being, are you ready to take responsibility for that or not, right? So it took all the believability out of the offer. You absolutely believe after 5 minutes watching P90X that if you do those things, you're going to be fit, which is probably true, right? But now you're making a decision of, am I ready to commit to that or not, right? If you watch P90X, they don't make it easy. Anywhere through the whole process, don't make it easy. And they talk about the t-shirt. You can get this t-shirt if you earn it, right? It's more of an honesty approach, right? I've been begging people forever to do it in BizOp, but nobody that I know of has done it yet. Of just saying, hey, you want to learn to be an internet marketer, make money while you sleep? Well, guess what? It's bullshit. It's ridiculous work. You're going to work your brains out. You're going to read till your eyes bleed. You're going to live in front of a computer screen. You're probably going to be fat and gross and not take very good care of yourself for the next 2 or 3 years while you learn this shit. But if you figure it out, what? You're on a boat, y'all, right? Which is the truth, right? But everybody goes to the positive message. I'll bet you if someone were to put out a very negative message about the marketing space, you'd be successful. Somebody almost did. Kelly Felix did a pitch years ago called The Rich Jerk. I'm rich and I don't have to listen to nobody. I do what I want to. I'm smacking bitches and driving Bentleys. I'm a rich jerk because I know how to sell on the internet and you don't. You're broke because you need to be broke. You suck. And he would just talk down to people. They bought that shit in buckets. You ever listen to Susie Orman just berate people on television? How stupid they are, how bad they are with their money, or the religious guy, Ramsey, or any of those guys. They're all just horrible to people. They're mean to them. And they love it. They just lap it up, right? So you can be both ways, but you can't be either or, right? So that was tone. Position. You got to decide where your position is going to be. Where are you entering the market? The top, the middle, or the bottom?